What's going on, good people? What's going on, good people? Um, Quick little video today um, about the mirror effect. A lot of times, we go through stuff in life and we frustrated by it and we don't understand why things keep happening in cycles, why it seems like the same things keep happening over and over again. The reason is because there is a energy, a mindset that's there that's no longer serving you as an individual that needs to go, but you're still applying that particular mindset to your life and you're trying to prosper from it. And that's why the cycles continue to come. That's why, the frustration it mounts when things happen and you seem like you're on this hamster wheel. Uh, Basically, a couple things you got to look at in this particular circumstance. You got to look at the type of people that you have around you. If you are around the same people that you've always been around and the same things are continuing to happen, that's a telltale sign that you need to evaluate, your mindset, evaluate the things that you think about, what's logical, what feels right to you, and see if you need to make changes. Because if you make certain changes in your mindset, then automatically the people that you deal with are either going to make similar changes in their mindset or they're going to fall off. If they make similar changes and y'all compatible enough to the point where, everybody is growing and we evolving together, that's great. That's ideal. But what you can't do is, stagnate yourself or keep yourself in places because people can't catch up or people can't keep up. You will hold yourself back trying to, look out for somebody else, and that's not what you want to do. You keep having those familiar situations because the universe, the multiverse, the you, the higher part of you is trying to get you to understand that there needs to be changes. So you keep encountering these things like, okay, make a different decision, think about it differently, move differently so that you can get a different result, so that you can create a different experience. But people become very stagnant, become very concentrated in their comfort zone. Ask me how I know. I'm guilty as charged. But in that particular situation, you try to shield yourself from any pain or whatever, but all you do is bring more pain onto you because you're in essence just rolling it up and kind of pushing it down the street until a different date, and it's gonna have more momentum at that point in time to take you out even more or cause even more grief. So you gotta meet your, first of all, you gotta stop procrastinating. And I'm, like I said, I'm talking to me, if nobody else. You gotta meet your challenges head on and not sit back and try to strategize on how to win this particular thing when the main thing that you need to do is just act. Go toward it, not run away from it. And also, the people that you are closest to, your siblings, your spouses, your kids, your parents, like, examine these relationships that you have because they are mirrors and they are helpful. They are very helpful to see where actually where you want to go or where you don't want to go. Sometimes you can look at somebody, you can see, they have similar circumstances to you, and you can see how they played it out, and it plays out in a way to show you, like, hey, you don't want those issues or you don't want those problems. Just like you could look at somebody as an inspiration and like, man, I aspire to be like this person. This person is they on their game. They come to work every day or whatever, and they do they productive every day, or they do their shit every day. Versus, you can look at somebody else who is messing up and be like, whoa, like, I see what they doing. I'm not gonna do that. Everything that they're doing wrong, I'm gonna make sure I do because it's loud. I see what they're doing wrong and it's loud. People are mirrors, like your kids. Like if you, it trips you out sometimes if you, like with me, I look at my son and something will happen and the way he reacts to it is how I would have reacted to it, or the way he reacts to it is completely different than how I would react to it. Like just seeing how different aspects of you play out, in other parts, as in other people is fascinating. It's also very it's also very educational. I was gonna say entertaining. It's entertaining as well sometimes, but educational. You learn a lot from just observing your children, observing the people that's close to you, because these are your mirrors. These are the people that actually will give you insight by the things that they do and the things that they don't do into you, into your life, and the things that you can do and maybe things you shouldn't do. So that's it. Real quick, I didn't want to be on here too long. Just wanted to drop that on y'all. And yeah, I'm gonna be back to holler at y'all in a minute about some other stuff. Peace.